Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video I'm going to take a look at Aggro Shaman, and as an example I'm using this list. This is Irony's Aggro Shaman list from very early in Rastakhan's Rumble. And Aggro Shaman got a couple of upgrades in Rastakhan's Rumble. It was already a viable deck in Boomsday, and now with the addition of Likim, very sweet weapon. You can use this for board control in matchups where you're facing very board heavy decks where you have to prevent them from snowballing, like Murloc Mage or Odd Paladin and the like, and you can just use this to hit face when you don't have to do defending. And it also got Spirit of the Frog. Stealth for 1 turn. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. So you can set up some sweet chains with Spirit of the Frog. Lightning Bolt into Rockbiter Weapon into Lava Burst. Some really nice things that can be done with Spirit of the Frog. Additional card draw, especially when it's targeted card draw, can really turn some games around. The overall game plan of the deck has not changed. You are trying to get in some chip damage with your minions. You love opening with something like a Firefly into Earth and might get a big sturdy minion right at the start. Or just Firefly, then Flame Tongue Toad, and maybe use some take bursts, that sort of things. Try to really push in that damage. And then a little bit later in the game, you aim to get your Doom Hammer Rockbiter combo. Push in that damage from there, and once your opponent is starting to stabilize, getting some taunts in, you still have Lava Bursts, Electra Lava Burst for example, so you have some power to push in with spells. Depending on the matchup, if your opponent is weak to big minions, then getting an Unbound Elemental out early and then buffing it up with your Overload spells is great. If you need to be controlling the board, you're playing against something like a Murloc Mage or Odd Paladin or something like that, then Thunderhead is your go-to card. Thunderhead Zap especially is an incredible combo that just allows you to gain that board control against these snowbally board decks. Because if they're too hard, then you just won't be able to raise them. Overall, a fun little aggro deck to play. As always with aggro, it can be a bit feast or famine. So you face something like a warrior and they just armor up, or druid and they just armor up, and sometimes you just can't deal enough damage. But other times you just slip underneath them and you're able to finish them off before they stabilize. Like with all aggro decks, it's very important to try to visualize how you're going to find that lethal. What are the next turns going to look like? How is your damage from hand, and what top decks you might get? What overall total of damage that will give you, and how that's going to result in winning the game. As always, I have some gameplay material of this deck for you, so let's go take a look at it in action. At the moment. Alright. We are facing a hunter who kept his entire hand. So he is likely to have a fairly good hand here, which is obviously a sad thing. I think I need the Knife Juggler out there this turn. Even with the coin he gets to 3 mana, so he might not have an answer to the Knife Juggler immediately. Can't Flanking Strike it, can't kill it with a Candle Shot. That's intriguing. So this is probably a Deathrattle Hunter, but I have some options here. Like I could do Likim Lightning Bolt, which would mean that next turn I would have to play the Spirit of the Frog. No mana to do Thunderhead. If I don't care about my Knife Juggler, I don't have any really great options even in that case. I guess it's the Lightning Bolt time. We're Lightning Bolting the Keleset, which allows the Knife Juggler to go face and the Likim to go face. It was 69% in your favor, not 50-50. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, obviously. Oh, after a Keleset top decking an egg is obviously fairly sweet. I will need to play the Spirit of the Frog here, which is not very powerful. I have the option to kill off the egg now and prevent him from using his Deathrattle activators, which he no doubt has over there, on the egg. I don't have any 4 mana spells either, so Lava Burst doesn't really do much. But if I pop the egg, I believe I can raise this still. I think I have to try to raise. I'm new to this game. Well, welcome. It's a fun little game. A little bit random and flashy, but yeah. It has its moments. So no flanking strike. I'm pretty surprised by the double tracking. So these trackings were both his keep cards. Why do you do that? Well, now he finally was able to find a Deathrattle activator. But thing is, I'm trying to raise here. I'm not trying to kill his minions. I'm trying to raise him. So I have 10 damage here. And that's 5. Then I would need another 5. So if he has the Witchwood Grizzly, that's the problem. This is an interesting one. If I overload myself for 2, then I can push 6 this turn. I need to overload myself for 2 now and push that 6 damage. This is correct. Because he needs to have the Grizzly now, or he needs to kill me in 2 turns. Both things are possible. Okay, does he have lethal next turn? That's 10, 18, 19 damage. He needs another 5, which makes me think that he does not, in fact, have lethal next turn. It's unlikely that he could do 5 with this amount of mana. What if he has Deathstalker Rexa? That could be a problem. Deathstalker Rexa means that I'm 1 off with the Lava Bursts. Next turn I will have 7 mana, so I will have to use 1 Lava Burst this turn anyway. This Lava Burst has to go face. Deathstalker Rexa, 5 damage from hand, but this kind of deck doesn't have 5 damage from hand, so he needs to have Deathstalker Rexa here, and then if he has Deathstalker Rexa I have 25% to win the game with the totem roll. If he has Grizzly it doesn't matter, because then I just Lava Burst his face and he dies. Grizzly was the thing that I was concerned about here all along. And turns out this went exactly as predicted and we win. Okay. What kind of paladins are people? People are playing the OTK paladin now, right? I think they're playing that a lot. Let's see. Some are also playing odd paladin still. I would wager the OTK Paladin to be more probable. They have a ton of board clears, they have a ton of healing. I think it's a terrible matchup for this deck. Lots of healing. Lots of everything. Click him doesn't seem too bad. Alternatives. Earthen Might is an alternative on this one. Probably go face. He might have a Blessing of Kings. I think it's unlikely. I think we're going Earthen Might and face here. There's an OTK Paladin. Yes, with Shirvala. Shirvala and Holy Breath. Yep, that's a heal Paladin, alright. Well, this might not be the OTK, this might be just a heal Paladin. Although it's pretty awkward too. I suppose I need to kill that Tekal there. Yay! Yay! He can't coin Steed yet. So I'm just hitting face again. Yeah, no armor piercing, true. He's going to start healing a lot. This is a Healadin. So he has tons and tons of healing. Okay. Intriguing. He has the coin too, so he can burn a little bit more here. Just setting it up for some nice things in the future. I think Lick him to here and Flame Tongue Totem to face is acceptable at this point. Lick him to kill this. And Flame Tongue Totem to hit face a little bit. We're attempting this route. He has still the coin. 2 silver. It's relatively nice. Obviously takes down the Flame Tongue Totem. He might have weapon removal in that deck as well. So I don't think I'm going for a Doom Hammer yet. There are some taunt minions. There are some 8/8 taunt minions in that deck. Oh, this is nice. Let's grab a random elemental. I like random elementals. This is not the most powerful random elemental of them all, but I suppose it will have to do. So we play that one out there as well, right? I believe so. Lightning Bolt face, hit face, hit face, hit face. Just trying to hit face a lot. Then we'll see where we go from here. Licking was a mistake. I think Licking seems pretty nice. The Spirit Claws was stronger, I think. Or was it? Licking does require you to overload yourself. But Spirit Claws was lots of random rolls. Hello. More healing. And is it time for an 8/8 taunt now? No, but it's time to become immune. Well, that's powerful. Yeah, now he can just consecrate. Now he'll be able to simply consecrate thanks to that immunity. I don't know what use it was though to sacrifice this one. So it will take burst time guaranteed to draw a rock by the weapon. I think I like the sound of that. And then I will be overloaded for 1 next turn, which means that I will still be able to play Doomhammer Rockbiter, which is not going to be enough to kill him though. So we do this, so that we grab the Rockbiter weapon now. And then we chill and see what happens next. He has 8 mana at his disposal thanks to the coin. I have Doomhammer Rockbiter for next turn. If he plays just a Consecration, it doesn't kill the Igneous Elemental and it doesn't kill the Spirit of the Frog. That one that doubles the healing is pretty strong. If he can find some way to actually use it. But can he? He already played one of the... He already played both Flash of Lights. I cannot push 12 damage this turn. That's my problem. Rockbiter... This is 10. And it comes in 5 and 5. I can do 6 and 5, but that's still just 11. And if this survives, that's a crazy amount of healing. So I have to kill the Kangor. So I'll hit here first. Then I'll equip the Doomhammer. This one kills the Kangor. This one goes face, Doomhammer goes face. This is the best I can do. If he has weapon removal, because I had no way to kill him, I had to take out the Kangor, or otherwise I risk him just healing like 16 or more. I don't care about the spirit anymore. There are very few things that I really care about. One of them is being if he has Gluttonous Ooze. I don't care about Stonehill either. So we're good. There we go, there we go. He knows I have a Lava Burst in hand. He saw me draw that with the Spirit. I think Thunderhead and Zap is quite alright, although I suspect this to be another Control Paladin. It's quite funny that now I haven't faced any other Paladins except for various Control archetypes, either Healadins or OTK. On HS Replay statistics though, Odd Paladin is the best archetype. Third Kingspire Rogue is very improved strong this expansion. Yeah, but those are like almost meaningless changes. Are they even real changes? That's just like, okay. So something a little bit different happens, but I mean real changes. And those have not happened to this game. But yeah, I know Kingsbane got some buffs. Yes, I am aware of that. Whoa. That's an intriguing position. This Paladin kept everything, so he should have a really good hand. He used the coin, so next turn is just a 2 mana turn. No weapon, no raid leader. If I play the Knife Juggler, he will be forced to trade. Right. He can't leave a Knife Juggler up. But I think that is my best chance here. I could have zapped this to prevent the trade. Well, with Dagger's Veteran he can still do it. Alright, yeah. Well, it's okay not to zap. Oh no, Lost in the Jungle too. This is incredible. That Licking Draw though is really strong. This is how I have to do it. I've been building this up towards the turn 4 Thunderhead zap. That has been the plan all along. But we'll see if even that's going to be enough. Because this Paladin has had super nuts. Alright, alright. I can't kill all of this, but I can at least kill some of this stuff. Zap there. I get to build some 1/1s. These 1/1s will be used for trading. I can at least kill most of this stuff for now. But he still has another 2 cards that he got from the start. It might be that I can't keep up with this. I would need another Overload card right now. If I can't draw another Overload card now, then because there's Level Up or there's Fungalmancer, I can't keep up. That's another Overload card. I don't get to play a Thunderhead, but I have to play this. Lightning Bolting here, right? Yep, I'm Lightning Bolting there. Will I be playing any other decks today? Yes, I will. How many minions do I want to hold on to? I want to hold on to my weapon more. I want to hold on to that 1 weapon charge now. Okay, but I need to top deck another Overload spell to make more use of the Thunderhead. Otherwise I can still fall behind. That was really, really important. This was a really weak turn for me. I don't need to use that this turn. I just play another Thunderhead here. I'll trade with these. I will use the Lightning Bolt next turn. Most likely. It's unlikely that he can deal 3 to the Thunderhead. Play Control after this. Maybe. Maybe. What can he be holding on in his hand? I just don't understand. We'll take burst, but that summons too many. I can't summon that many. I'm going to miss out on some good stuff if I play the Voltaic Burst. Soon he gets to a point where he can actually just buff up after hero power. So I think I might need to use the Voltaic Burst now, instead of the Lightning Bolt. Even though this is a little bit ineffective. Do I just trade off with these? Not with all of them, I will use that for one hit. I will use these for most of the others. I can hold on to the weapon. Now he can already just hero power and buff. Or he could play a Vine Cleaver. Well, he would never keep a Vine Cleaver in the mulligan, but he top decks a Vine Cleaver. That is excellent for him. I highly recommend top decking Vine Cleavers when you're given a chance to do so. It is a great way to go about it. This is a Doomhammer turn, I think. This one can go down to 2. He's going to Vine Cleaver into it anyway, if given a chance. I can roll the Totemic Call here. Then I can hit face with this. I will trade with one of these. I will trade with one of the new ones. One of the new ones will trade, so that the old ones get to go face, and the Doomhammer goes face. Alright. But now he can get such a great level up board here. That's what I'm expecting him to do, getting a big level up board. He does exactly that. That Flame Tongue Totem is pretty sweet though. Is it lethal? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yes, that would be lethal. Acceptable. Boom. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Up against the Druid. One drops generally are not very impactful against the Druid, but in conjunction with the Flame Tongue Totem and going first, I suppose this might be acceptable. We'll give it a try. Druid obviously is pretty good at killing a Flame Tongue Totem, even with just 2 mana. So let's see. It is typically fairly challenging to beat Druid with Aggro Shaman, but I have done so in Boomsday with some Electra Lava Burst type of things. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. A very interesting choice. I think I need to just totem up here. Maybe I can even find the Taunt Totem, which would then protect the Flame Tongue Totem, because I think that Spellstone was quite a surprising move. Even with the Wild Growth coming in afterwards. Okay, and here it seems obvious that I will go with a... On which side do I put these things? I put it on this side, I believe. I go in with Flame Elemental and Flame Tongue Totem and punch face. Then there will be a turn 4 Thunderhead into turn 5 Doomhammer. That looks like the current plan here. He just went ahead and used his Spellstone. Obviously he can have a Swipe. A Swipe is a good card. But let's see. It's unlikely that Druid would run weapon removal. I'm more concerned that damage is not going to be enough. Oh, it's a Gonk Druid. Alright. That will be interesting. It might be bad for me even. Because I'm going to have a lot of small minions, so maybe there is even a way for a Gonk Druid to beat me. I'd be very sad if I lost to Gonk Druid for the first time in the history of Hearthstone, but It is possible. I need to try to kill him before he procs the twig, right? If I do the Doom Hammer, there will be more small targets. There will be good also for spreading plagues. Alternatively, I could do like Earthen Might. Earthen Might, Lightning Bolt, lick him. Not go for the Doom Hammer yet, but I still get the 1/1s. But does he have spreading plague is quite a crucial question here. I think I'll go for the Earthen Might here, to be honest. I'll go with the full set here. Let's try this. I'll try to push with this line. Now I have not played an elemental last turn, so I don't get the Flame Geyser. Another couple of turns before Twig is procced and he can go all gonk on me. He must not find a spreading plague until that time. But let's see. It would be very sad to be the first Hearthstone player ever to lose to Gonk Druid, but it is possible, especially with a deck like this. Oh dear, Malfurion, so he gets the taunts, right? Yep, I expected as much. Electro but no spells. I can't even kill the taunts. Well, I could with the Doom Hammer. I could kill the taunts with the Doom Hammer. I can take a hit there, play the Doom Hammer. Do I then want to get rid of some of these 1/1s? I suppose something like that has to happen here. Take a hit there, play the Doom Hammer. Get some of these 1/1s on the board. And I'm going to spend these 1/1s. I don't want these 1/1s to stick around. I don't think they're very useful to me. So I'll just do it like this. And Doom Hammer hits face once. Because I don't want to give him a great potential gonk board or spreading plague board. Or anything. Okay, he's coining Ultimate Infestation. That is very, very bad for me. What can you do? As long as he finds some armor, I think he's doing pretty well now. And next turn he gets to have a 20 mana turn. That's rough. Well, he had 3 pieces of ramp and Malfurion. So he kind of did have everything possible. 8 mana, I can't even play Electra into Steam Surger. I'm trying to think here of various ways to potentially survive. Do I play Thunderhead? You can even value trade with the Ghoul Infestor. Do I play Steam Surger? I miss out on getting a Flame Geyser. Flame Geyser is not a whole lot of damage, but it could potentially be a little bit. What do I need to actually win? Something like Electro Lava Burst stuff. I think it's Thunderhead this turn. Double hit to the face. This has to happen. Electra Rockbiter would give me 16 damage. Oh, but Ferocious Howl. Yes, Gurubashi, but hey, they don't always draw perfectly. He had Wild Growth and Nourish for ramp. He had Twig before he played Nourish. So he had Wild Growth, then Twig on 3, Nourish on 4, Malfurion on 5, Ultimate Infestation on 6. So, Gurubashi, you see that this is not like all Druid games go. Not every Druid will have Wild Growth into Twig on 3, Nourish 4, Mal 5, UI 6. That is obviously very, very good when they can do that. But, I mean, that is not the average draw. Blasphemy. You mean that you think that is the average draw? Maybe. Maybe it is. But somehow, just calculating some percentages, and these being one-offs in the deck, I have a hard time believing that. I'm just concerned about getting gonked. That is my main concern. Because he has 20 mana available, and every minion that I play gives him more damage. Dealing 3 damage isn't all that great. If I go down to 24, I suppose that's acceptable. Something like this. It's very unlikely that I would be able to win this game, but it's kind of like the Gonk isn't even the thing. Any druid deck with any win condition would win with that curve. Maybe even druid decks without a win condition would win with that curve, to be honest. He's at 23. Even if I get something like Electro Lava Burst, that's just 10. Electro Rock Biter is just 16. So neither of those is going to be enough. And soon I will not even have the Doomhammer charges to pull it off. Feral Spirits don't help a whole lot. If I just do like Electra Feral Spirit, then he will have a very fine time killing me here. I think I'll probably do Double Knife Juggler. So I do need to develop some minions. And even a single minion might condemn me to death. So that's kind of problematic. I can Flame Geyser his face now too. So we'll do this. I have to try to retain a board that is very low on minions, but I will still have to be able to deal some damage. And that's a difficult balance to strike. It's possible that he even gets the kill with 2 minions. It really depends. Does he have like Gonk, Faceless, Floop? Or does he only have 1 Gonk? Ah, Leroy Gonk works out just fine. And my Knife Jugglers missed. Well, he went for the most unlikely way to try to win this. That was simply... Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.